Follow the movement of the camera with your device. We are at the grave of Private Valeriano Tolosa, the last of the 40 soldiers to be buried in this cemetery. Date of death, October 19th, 1929. In his civilian life, he was a cook. He was survived by his wife Jane, a housewife, and son Frank. Private Tolosa fought in World War I and survived to make his way home to live out the rest of his life here in West Farms. Many of the soldiers buried here did not. How did their bodies make their way back here to West Farms? Before the Civil War, it was nearly unheard of that the body of a soldier killed in battle would be sent home. I've read that during the Seminole Wars in the early 1800s, a fallen officer only might be sent back home, only if his family paid for a coffin, paid for it to be shipped to where the body was, paid for the body to be interred, paid for the body to be shipped back. I've read that in the war with Mexico, in the 1840s, only 750 of the 14,000 men who died there were brought back. None of those who were identified. There are 24 U.S. cemeteries around the world, places like Europe, Panama, Tunisia, the Philippines, Mexico, where almost 125,000 soldiers who were killed were buried, were laid to rest permanently far from home. Does it matter where our bodies go after we've gone? A lot's changed over time. We now go to great lengths to recover every single soldier killed in action and to get each home as fast as possible. With soldiers in Afghanistan and Iraq, it often now takes as little as 24 hours for them to come home. The world is smaller. They're flown home by the military, by contractors, by companies like UPS and FedEx, even by commercial flights. We now pay the travel costs for bereaved families to meet the coffins on the tarmac when it arrives. All across the country, soldiers are now buried together in national cemeteries. The sheer scale of them, silently resonant and deafening. And while it feels right for soldiers to be buried together inside the national cemeteries, they deserve a permanent resting place here in the neighborhood where they grew up, like Private Tolosa and the other 39 soldiers buried here, among the buildings, among the streets, among stickball games and bodegas and car alarms, here, close to home. We fold the flag for the soldiers from here who aren't here. We accept the flag for their families.
Creatures of a day, what is man? What is he not? Man is but a dream of a shadow. Yet when there comes as a gift of heaven a gleam of sunshine, there rests upon a man a radiant light, and I, blessed are their days.